alternative fragrances, not clones, alternatives. Found about 10 fragrances in my collection that, well, are going to give you a different option to more popular and more expensive smelling fragrances. You want to know what your boy Trey Belafonte drug up? Meet me on the other side of this intro and I'll tell you all about it. Sit right there. What's going on, everybody? It is your boy LL Cool Trey flexing. It's your boy alter ego Trey Belafonte. You can just call me Trey. Listen, digging through my collection, man, I managed to find. Hold up. Get y'all situated. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Managed to find 9-10 fragrances in my collection that I won't call them clones. What they are is they're alternatives to fragrances that are popular and subsequently more expensive. So, you want to know what these fragrances are? Let's get right to it. The first one is a Coty product, and I love the colors on this bottle. This green and gold always reminds me of my Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and this is Aspen. Now, this is just like a breath of cold air in the wintertime. I absolutely love this fragrance. You see the levels on it, where there's a lot in the winter. Get that notification off my screen. Now what this is a clone, well, not a clone, it's an alternative to Green Irish Tweed. A much, much cheaper alternative to Green Irish Tweed. I don't know which one came first, this one or GIT. Cool Waters is also an option. Now, let's get this out of the way. I like Cool Waters better than I do Green Irish Tweed and Aspen. I do. To me, it's a better smelling fragrance. But if we're talking about comparison between Green Irish Tweed and Aspen, this is a better alternative to Green Irish Tweed than Cool Waters. Now, Cool Waters smells amazing. Love it. Chicks love it. For the price, you cannot go wrong with a good old bottle of Cool Waters. Absolutely love it. But if you wanted something that smells very similar to Green Irish Tweed for pennies on the dollar, you can buy a lifetime supply of this for what you can buy decant of Green Irish Tweed for. Just saying. Just saying. I'm going to put this in the air. I absolutely love this fragrance, and it's just, I've never been to Aspen. That's nice. That's nice. Of course, it doesn't have the richness and the depth that Green Irish Tweed has, but I'm telling you, after it's been on your skin 30 minutes, you ain't gonna care. And the people that smelling you ain't gonna care. Bam. Put it up in front of a big old face. Aspen for men. Great alternative to Green Irish Tweed. This next one, if you can get past the name, Paris Hilton, just for me. Wait a minute. Just me. I always want to put the 4 in there. There's no 4. It's just me. And this is an alternative to Acqua di Gio. Now, Acqua di Gio is not an overly expensive fragrance. You can get it. Like, I found a partial bottle for like $19. And I feel like it was worth it. It was one I wanted to have in my collection because, let's face it, it's a trophy piece. It's a classic. So is this. You see the levels on this, right? You see where the levels are. They're right there. So for me to, out of my 500 or 600 bottles, to put a dent in this size, tells you something. Tells you something. Crowd pleaser, compliment getter. Women absolutely love it. And yes, it smells like Acqua di Gio. It does. This is a better clone of Acqua di Gio than Perriellis 360 Red, and I'll tell you why. Perriellis 360 Red is a clone somewhat of it, but it has more nuances than the Acqua di. It's got some spices and some things to it that Acqua di don't have. It's just straight up clone of Acqua di. It ain't spicier, it ain't nothing. It's almost like they said, here, pour it in the bottle. I'm gonna sell it for $17. And for $17, you won't go wrong with this. Now, Belcam makes one that's really, really good as well, and it's even cheaper than this. It's called G. But I can't remember if I gave my G away or if I kept it. So, but I saw this. This is a great alternative. If you see this, pick it up. It's really, really good. Paris Hilton, just me. Don't let the name fool you. Paris Hilton products for men are really good. I mean, they just are. If you like a cucumber-based type of scent, get the original, what did I call this? I don't know what I just called this, y'all. Paris Hilton. And the blue bottle looks like a blue zebra. That stuff smells good too. It's very calm, very cool, very refreshing. And then Gold Rush. They're all good fragrances. I can't knock them. And I know this one is good. No, it's good. Lasts decently. Projects about an hour and a half to 2 hours. 6, 7 hours on your skin. What more could you ask for? And every time I wear this, some young lady sniffs and goes, "You smell really nice. What is that?" And I tell them it's Paris Hilton. Just me. Gotta love this fragrance for $16 and $17 that I paid for it. Can't go wrong with it. This next fragrance is from a house that I absolutely love and adore. And that house is Perry Ellis. And this is Perry Ellis Portfolio Black. And this is a clone of Spice Bomb, in my opinion. It's very spicy. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't mean Spice Bomb. Let me back up. 1 million is what this is a clone of. This is a clone of 1 million. If you're looking for, I don't know why I was thinking Spice Bomb. I guess because I'm old. Hello? I can't talk right now, Chief. I'm in the middle of a video. I'll call you back. Wait. Hang up like Jerome on Martin hang up. You know, he said, "Do you want to hear the player call? Hello? Let me pick the sign. What's the matter? You can't call nobody." And then he get to the end of it. Well, that's what you're gonna do with this. This is the phone Jerome used in the in the episode. I'm sorry, y'all, but you just don't never know what you're gonna get on this channel. You just have to deal with it. Sorry, but yes, this is a clone of 1 million, and it smells really good. It smells really good. It's very strong, as you can tell. It's very strong. But nonetheless, it is smooth though, and it does smell really nice. I would wear this as an alternative to 1 million any day of the week because this bottle is indestructible. It's plastic, look like a cell phone, fit right in your pocket. Gotta love it, right? Perry Ellis Portfolio Black. Performance on this, I can't lie to you guys. I haven't worn this in a while, so I can't really give you a direct estimate of what I think it would be. Can't give you a direct number. So what I'm gonna do is give you an estimate. As strong as that blast right there was, I'm gonna say you're gonna get at least 2 hours of projection out of it. 6 to 8 hours of longevity. I can't see it lasting any less than that because it's got this whole room filled and my nose is burning just a little bit. Perry Ellis Portfolio Black. Nice clone of 1 million. This next one is a clone of the most cloned fragrance in the world. Yes, Aventus. And it is London by English Laundry. And yes, it is a clone. And yes, it smells good. It smells good. It smells a lot like my batch of Creed, and I've got a 2016 batch. Yeah. And maybe interested in selling that thing. I'm not gonna shoot you no crap. I'll sell my bottle of Creed Vintage right now, $750. That's what I got to have out of it. Won't take nothing less. And that's boxed, everything, and that's shipped. But I digress on that. But this is definitely a clone of Creed Aventus, and it is fruity, slightly spicy. Peppery, not spicy. Dries down really good. The only problem with this fragrance is you're only gonna get, if you're lucky, 4 hours. If you're lucky, climate controlled environment and not sweating, you'll get 4 hours. And now I must say this is the EDP. They make an EDT and an EDP, and the only way I know how to tell you the difference is the box. So if you see this without the box, I would just assume it's the EDT. I mean, I wish I could give you more info on it, but nonetheless, this is a crowd-pleasing fragrance. It does smell really good. I like it. English Laundry put a lot of detail into the bottles and the boxes and everything that they came in. Where they saved money was on the cap. Yeah, that's where they save money. But nonetheless, good smelling fragrance. Great alternative to Aventus for 12 to 20 bucks, depending on where you find it. Let's get another Perry Ellis. Perry Ellis Portfolio Green. I've had this fragrance for a while. It is one of my favorite fragrances, and I'll tell you what this reminds me of, what I think it's a clone of, an alternative to. If you had the original Dolce & Gabbana for men back in the early 2000s, late 90s when it came out. You know, the bottle with the sticker on it, the one with the sticker, not the writing. If you had that version of Dolce & Gabbana, that's what this smells like for fractions on the price. And you can't get that one with this sticker on it anymore because they switched to the one with the writing on the bottle, and yes, they smell different. Sorry, they just do. I know some people get bent out of shape when you talk about reformulations, and I get it, I understand. You can only go by what you have in your collection. Well, I happen to have bought that bottle long time ago, and I stopped using it because I was getting low and it's expensive. So I am fortunate to still have one of those old school bottles with the sticker, and it does smell different. So does the Dolce & Gabbana light blue. The old batch smells totally different than the new batch. They don't even smell close to the same. I don't know what happened. I know reformulations, but man, you gotta at least get close. Hold on. What up, Sam? Man, I can't talk right now. I'm doing a video. I'll hit you back later. Look, you're gonna have to get over that beatdown Notre Dame put on Clemson, man. It's gonna happen again and again. We just superior. I'll call you back. Well, I'll tell you what, next time we'll challenge Clemson to a spelling bee. No, y'all won't win that. Sam, he's still sore about Notre Dame putting their foot way up in Clemson's duty hole. Anyway, this is a clone of, or I don't think clone is the right word, alternative to the old school Dolce & Gabbana. Yeah, the old school for men, per home. I say, well, per home for men, you know what I'm talking about. Smells very similar to it for fractions on the cost. This one may be hard to find now though, so I hate to talk about fragrances that are discontinued unless it's a discontinued video, because I don't want to send you searching for something that you can't find. So look on Amazon or eBay or somewhere like this, and don't pay a lot for it because it was a $12 or $13 fragrance when it came out. I'll tell you another one that had that same vibe, and it was OP Blend. OP Blend. Some of you may have had that when it came out. I certainly did. It was a cheapie. I used to wear it to work. Now you can't find that sucker anywhere, and I've seen prices of it going for ridiculous, astronomical numbers, and I'm just like, why? This was a $9, like a $7 fragrance. And I used to keep bottles of it back in the day when you could find it at TJ Maxx, and it was cheap. Compliment getter, man. But you can't find it now. So if some of you have some OP Blend stuck back off in your stash somewhere, you may want to look at the prices of it and see what it's going for, because they've went up. Yeah, they did. They did. But nonetheless, we're talking about this one. Perriello's Portfolio Green, a clone or alternative to Dolce & Gabbana per home. All right, I got about five more. Sea Salt and Fig. This is an alternative to, what is that? Goldfield and Bloom Sea Rock Moss or whatever it is. Rock Moss, whatever. This is a great alternative to that for Goldfield and I might look it up and put it up here in the screen for y'all. Y'all know what fragrance I'm talking about. Pacific Rock Moss. This is an alternative to that. Sea Salt and Fig. Pacific Rock Moss. Goldfield and something. Well, this is an alternative to that. You can definitely get the sea salt, but you definitely get the fig in there. Nice little fragrance. And that's by Kindred Goods, and you can get that at Old Navy for $10, $12 maybe. This next one is from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch, and it is First Instinct Together. And I love everything about this fragrance. I love everything about this line. I really do. Great looking bottles. I mean, I would put my fragrances in this. Love the cap. Love that plate on there. That's just nice looking. It looks great in a collection. Will look great in your shelf. Now, what this is an alternative to me, Invictus. It's I don't know if it's more of an Invictus Aqua or Invictus Intense, but it's just Invictus. I'll just say Invictus because it gives you that vibe. So if you've been looking for something cheaper but still smells of high quality, because let me tell you something, this is made by Abercrombie. They don't make cheap stuff, you know that. Whether it's a t-shirt, hat, whatever. If it's got that A and that F on there, which was a lot like my report cards because they had A's and F's. I ain't ashamed to admit it. I did. I had some A's and some F's. I made it though. I did good though. First Instinct Together. This is where I need that music that they play on them commercials with the little puppies, and they're trying to get you to send money to the puppies. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know who's singing. Is it Sheryl Crow singing that song? Don't give me the line up in here. Anyway, I need that music playing behind me now as I talk about my A's and F's on my repo card. It was more A's than F's, sort of. More C's than A, F's and A. If you're looking for an alternative to Invictus, this will do. I'm going to talk about A's and F's no more. This one to me is a fragrance that I think Calvin Klein absolutely smashed it with this fragrance. And I honestly don't know why more people are not talking about this fragrance. Reveal. Absolutely stunning fragrance. And what this fragrance reminds me of is a lot of the, and you see the levels on that too, guys. This fragrance reminds me of a lot of the fragrances that's out now, like Spice Bomb, Night Vision, fragrances along those lines, those really, really sweet, gourmandy type of fragrances. That's what this reminds me of. I'm not going to say it's a direct clone because it was actually out before Night Vision. So it can't be a clone of Night Vision, the EDP. But that richness and that sweetness that all the fragrances today have, well, I say all, a lot of the fragrances today have. I wish I could think of some more that have that type of sweetness. Man, off the top of my head, I just can't. But I'm sitting there looking at my collection and I see that Spice Bomb, Night Vision EDP. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, back to the scene of the crime, my bad. But yeah, this fragrance just reminds me of a lot of fragrances that are out today. And again, the one that comes to my mind is Spice Bomb, Night Vision EDP. It's just got this syrupy sweetness to it that just does it. It smells good. I think this actually smells better than Night Vision, and it's way cheaper. Yeah, Calvin Klein did a good job with this one. I wish they would go to the drawing board and make an EDP. Well, is this an EDP? No, this is just EDT. Wish they would go back to the drawing board and make an EDP of this, because it's a good fragrance. If they added just a little bit of maybe a hint of chocolate and maybe some smoke to it, this would be a stellar fragrance. I'll tell you another one from Calvin Klein that is good, and that's Euphoria, the EDP. Yeah, it's good. It's good as well. Nonetheless, Calvin Klein Reveal. Beautiful, beautiful scent. All right. Another fragrance that I absolutely love is from the house of Lacoste, and this reminds me of Chanel Allure Home Sport, and it is Lacoste L1212 Eau Fresh. Oh, man. Now, again, it gives you the same vibe as Chanel. Does it have the same richness, depth of Chanel? No. It don't have the price tag of Chanel either. This joker can be about $30. That's way cheaper. And it's a beautiful bottle, looks great in your collection, but it does smell good. But it's the citrus in it, I think, that reminds me of Chanel. But it's a nice fragrance. It's blended well. It dries down really, really nice. Performance on it is okay. It's one of those that you're gonna go nose blind to really, really fast, and it's gonna stop pushing really, really fast, but it's gonna lay on your skin for 5 or 6 hours. It'll be a skin scent, but it'll lay there, and you get little whiffs of it. This is one of those that I think is great for vacation, especially if you're going somewhere that's windy, because this bad boy gets in the wind, and the wind just off of you, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Absolutely love it. Lacoste L1212 Eau Fresh. Last but not least, from the house of Insurrection, and this is, what is this, dark or wild? Man, I can't say that. We're just gonna say Insurrection, brown. Y'all know what it is. I can't remember if this is dark or wild. This is wild. No, this is dark. No, it doesn't matter. You know, Insurrection. This is a Very, very similar scent to Pure Havana. And it smells really, really good. This has not lost its potency. I bought this from Cheapo way back in the day, 2 or 3 years ago when he and I first linked up. Got a really good deal on it from him. I think it was like $19 shipped, so can't complain. Came with box and everything. Insurrection Pure. I don't know if that's dark or wild, but love the fragrance. Smells good. It reminds me of one of the Muglers, and this Pure Havana. And this is a great alternative to it for half the price. Pennies on the dollar, $19, $20, you can get this. And it smells amazing. Compliment getter, great performer. My boy Clayton out in Texas absolutely loves his Insurrection, man. He goes crazy over those fragrances. And they smell good. Well, we've gotten through another one, y'all. We've gotten through another one. Thank you for all that you do for this channel, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support and the growth and the subs and the sharing of this video. So if you haven't subbed, please consider giving your boy a sub. It means a lot. If you have any familiarity with these fragrances, man, you know what to do. Leave it in the comments below. You know, comment. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Y'all are the fun part of this channel, as this room still smells like Perriella's Portfolio Black. It just filled up the room. I'm telling you, this stuff is strong, y'all. That stuff is strong. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, clearly I gotta edit this video because I had a phone call right in the middle of it, but I gotta edit it. I love you all. Thank you all. Thank you for the subs, the supports, the likes, the thumbs up, everything. It's all positivity here, you know. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. As you see, I love what I'm doing. The smile on my face is just, I hope it's contagious. I hope it made your day better, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. Until next time, may God bless you all. Stay prayed up, stay blessed, stay safe, take care of each other. Till next time, y'all. That many. Peace.